What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. Finally, we have it in-house, the new Google Pixel 4a that has really been leaked to no end. It's been teased for a while. Google finally gave it to us. They've already discontinued the Google 4 from last year, and technically all that's left is now the Pixel 4a, up until the already announced Pixel 5 and the new Pixel 4a 5G will be released a little later this year. I want to go ahead and give you a quick unboxing of this. This phone, without even going into a review, is a no-brainer at $350. What you get in this package really cannot be compared, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and open this up. You have a couple pull tabs on the side of the box. And right off the bat, you can see the one color you get is that matte black on this. Let's go ahead and get that plastic peeled off. Always so happy to hear that sound. And there you go, here's the device. It actually looks good, it feels good in hand. It's nice that they coated the fingerprint sensor in the same black material. Really feels good in hand. It is a perfect size device. Go ahead and get this turned on. You can see we actually have a full screen display with that small punch hole camera now, the mint colored accented power button, volume rocker on the side, SIM card slot on the left hand bottom portion, USB-C obviously at the bottom here as well. You do have stereo sounding speakers on this as well. You are going to get that 5.8-inch display that we're talking about. It actually comes with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs standard. It's the only option available, and that is really generous for storage. Hopefully Apple takes note and does the same thing as a base storage config for their new iPhones coming out. You are only getting the Snapdragon 730G. It doesn't have the 765 or anything of that nature, unfortunately, but hopefully this will be a very capable processor to use. We'll have our full review, obviously, so make sure to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video, turn on those notifications, and we'll have a lot more coverage, especially camera samples and comparisons amongst some of this biggest competitors, being the iPhone SE of 2020, the LG Velvet, and possibly the Moto Edge as well. Having said that, you are only getting one single rear firing firing camera. It is going to be a 12.2 megapixel dual pixel camera. You do have autofocus, obviously. You have an 8 megapixel front facing camera, and the camera actually tops out on the front at 1080p, and I believe you do get 4K on the back, but I am not 100% certain on that. You do have fast charging with this as well. You're getting 18 watts, so nothing crazy, but that should help top off the 3140 milliamp hour battery in this. Not too bad. You are only getting BGN AC, so if those of you that are enjoying Wi-Fi 6 on any of your other devices, you're not going to have that here, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and get this all set up and we'll be right back. One call out I really want to show you guys is the Pixel Imprint. I've used a lot of fingerprint scanners, and that's including, under-screen, in-screen displays, and actual physical scanners, and none are quite as quick as the Pixel. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 touches, and it's already added. It's definitely one of the quickest ones to use, and it really does make it a breeze. It also gives you that added confidence that a hardware fingerprint scanner on the back of the device is not going to fail as often as one in screen. Just a quick call out I wanted to show you. While this is also finishing install, let's go ahead and look at what else is in the box. Typical reading materials here, SIM ejector tool. You've got your 18 watt fast charger, which should do pretty well with the smaller battery size. So hopefully it wouldn't take too long to charge this baby up from full. You are gonna get your USB-C to USB-C charging cable and the data transfer tool as well, right here. So one thing you'll probably notice that is not included in this packaging is a headphone adapter since this baby actually comes with a headphone jack. It's one of the rare ones that are still remaining, but it is there, so obviously no reason to have that included in the box. That is really it. There's not too much else here to go over. Let's hope this finishes up really quick. We can do a quick hands-on, look at what it has. One call out that was actually pretty interesting, I'm not sure if you noticed when I was going through the original setup, it used the on-screen navigation buttons instead of the actual gesture navigation. It had your back, home, and recent apps. I'm surprised that comes like that out of the box, since the future Google's really working towards is using those gesture navigations similar to what Apple did with their iPhone. But just one little call out, not a big deal. We'll obviously be able to change that as we wish. Alright, so here we go. Actually, you can see the Pixel 4a is actually all set up, and we were just talking about how it defaulted to the back, home, and recent apps. Well, as soon as you load it up, it tells you it is actually going to change that and give you those gesture navigations we were just talking of. So you can see exactly how the launcher looks. Remember, one thing is you're not getting any high refresh screens. Something's got to give at this price point, and I'm okay with it, again, because it is such a more reasonable device. But you're going to have all your traditional outings here. Hopefully the camera interface isn't going to be too laggy with the 6 gigs of RAM and the 730 processor. But again, we'll be doing all that in our hands-on testing. You will have your always on display. You will have obviously all of your other typical Pixel features. One other call out is, let me know in the comments, like I was saying, would you guys like to see this comparison? Do you want to see what the SE can actually give the 4a a run for its money, or vice versa? We actually have these two devices. You guys that follow the channel would see we've been using the Moto Edge as well, the unlocked variant. These are all phones that fight similarly in the same price category. One that's a little more expensive is obviously that LG Velvet that you guys have seen, but they're all mid-range devices. Let me know in the comments, are you guys interested in checking these out? That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video, it really helps, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.